First of all, how are you both?
You're good. I've been ill all week and at the same time flying to Belfast to do Game of Thrones. But I was really ill. I flew so badly. Like I couldn't drink coffee all week or smoke.
Oh bless.
I was like dying and like lemon and honey and antibiotics. But I still managed to film on a hilltop. So.
You are a trooper, a monster. So Molotov Jukebox, tell us about the band and how it all started.
It started with a lot of chaos, pretty much. Me and Sam met in another band, and we were like, right, we want to do our own band. And then slowly we kind of accumulated other crazy people that wanted to make music with us. We went through like 16 musicians.
Damn.
We fired a lot of them. Some of them left.
Yeah. Some
left. Yeah, it was hard. It's like a breakup, really.
Really?
Yeah, when someone leaves a band, it's like, what? No! What do you mean you're leaving? It's horrible.
So that's what, like, because there's 6 of you in the band at the moment, that's like 10 breakups.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some of them, like, more than, like, most of them were us going.
So they were more pushed than...
Yeah, you know, they didn't quite jump. But yeah, there's a couple that were really, like, a bass player and a trumpet player that really, like...
Yeah, broke us.
Broke our hearts, man, broke our hearts.
I feel for you both.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, we're still good mates there and like lovely guys, but there was, you know, a period where we just couldn't talk at all.
So you've got quite a lot of, I was listening to some of the tracks that you've got videos for in there. Love the videos, I've got to say, I love the videos. There's one particular video that you do at, it's sort of like a live video, all the guys seem topless for some reason.
That was our live version of Get Ready to kind of get the vibe up about it coming out. It came out on the 16th?
Yes,
last week.
So can you give us a bit of insight to the track? Because it's an old Temptations song, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, we're going to cover it and just put like some dirty Afrobeat on it.
So why that song? Was there any sentimental...
It was a bet, really. I think you know, we had a bet with someone and we lost, so it's kind of that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So is it going to be on an EP? Have we got an album?
No, it's just going to be a single.
Just a single.
Yeah?
It's just a kind of bit of a wild card, a bit of a tie people over between what we've been doing the last EP and our upcoming EP that we're just putting finishing touches to at the moment.
So when do you expect that to be released? When are we going to get something more?
The EP will be March.
Yeah,
February to March.
We still haven't picked a date yet, but
fully, you know, not quite decided, but beginning of March probably. And that'll be like another
Spring Baby.
Exactly.
Spring Baby.
Spring Baby.
Love it. Love it. So what about gigs? Are you planning on touring? Because you look like a really exciting live band. I mean, from the videos that I was watching, the St Pancras video, brilliant.
Oh, that was
like
so
top.
much fun.
It looks at, and you look like a real fun band to see. When are we going to get to see you live?
What are we doing?
Our next gig is on the 3rd of December at the Bedroom Bar in East London, in Rivington Street. And apparently it's very cool, it's got beds in it. Club with a bed, why not?
Sweet.
So people can actually screw whilst they listen to music.
That would be amazing.
Nice, there's an image.
They'd definitely win a Toblerone like a bottle of
Definitely Lamborghini.
Please do that.
Got a Lamborghini. Nice.
Strongbow. Bottle of Strongbow. Packet of crisps, pork scratchings.
Yeah, scratching.
And lots of shagging on beds while watching you.
Well, I mean, you know, we kind of pride ourselves on... You can get bacon in.
Yes,
true. We do pride ourselves on getting people getting together at our gigs. It's quite a kind of ongoing theme is that people come to our gigs and just get it on. You know, the music makes everyone, you know.
Well, if that isn't slated like a venue with beds, ready made, I tell you, it's right there for them.
Absolutely sorted.
So, what roles do you both individually play in the band?
I play the accordion and I sing, and I've written a lot of songs, and now we're kind of more collaborative. Like now the songs are starting to change, and now we're all adding bits and bobs to it rather than it just kind of being someone writing a song and giving it to the band. Now it's a bit more. It's changing.
So with so many genres, because there's gypsy, there's a bit of funk thrown in there, pop and rock obviously feature there as well. Where do you get all the influence? Where does your influence come from in the band? Between the 6 of you?
I'm not sure.
The thing is, it's like 6 people in the band that all have had massively different kind of musical upbringings and
tastes,
but have like the influences that they've had through their lives have led everyone to have their own specific tastes, and also everyone's constantly I guess, exploring music and discovering other things. And so everyone's always like slightly obsessed with something different to everyone else at that particular time. And it might be that 6 months later, someone else will be obsessed with you. But you know, so because everyone's always got this different stuff bubbling, and everybody's excited about music all the time, and he's fascinated by it, and he wants to be part of it. But, you know, it's almost like, how do we filter out most of it to just, you know, like, I mean, we could easily put like 20 different styles in one track, because that's what's going on in everyone's heads at that time. But yeah, it's more trying to filter it down and, you know, trying to find it.
Because it's a very different sound to anything that's out there at the moment. I mean,
I'd like to think so.
A female fronting accordion player, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a very flattering look, I have to say as well.
Big heavy squeeze box.
So what sort of stuff are you listening to at the moment? Like outside of Molotov Jukebox, what sort of gets your blood pumping?
Zenazis.
Yes.
Zenazis are amazing. And Bristol like swing bands.
I'm about to get into a lot of Cuban music. I've got a friend called Una, and she's just recorded me loads and loads. She's just made me loads of CDs, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. A bit of Cuban.
Louis Prima and Otis Redding and Sam Cooke are what I've got a lot of my
Classics.
Yeah, classics. What's it called? Calypso. Lord Kitchener, Adam, my guitarist, just gave me, like, just dumped his entire music collection onto my phone. So I just getting amazing, really random, rare Calypso tunes.
But there's a whole Calypso song about Hermaphrodite. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So you know, it's a lot of stuff going on.
So you're doing a tour, I read, sort of like an unplanned tour of Brazil.
Oh, that was last year.
Yeah, we did an unplanned. This year we're trying to plan it.
Okay.
Last year we went and we basically booked. Well, I mean, it started off as us going on holiday, and then various members of the band kind of jumped on the bandwagon and turned up. Well, we're all going to go to Brazil together. Let's bring our instruments. Let's do something musical. And so we had like one gig booked at the very beginning, like the second day we got there, and then one gig booked like sort of halfway through the month, and we played 17 times in a month off the back of like the first gig, and then we just got more gigs, and we'd go to a new town and say, well, this is who we are, we've got our instruments, can we play? And like one time, one of the last places we went into, walked into like the biggest bar in the town, said, we're doing a gig, start talking to the guy, and he's like, well look, the way I look at it, you've come all this way with only your instruments, no sound desk, no drums, nothing. You're either crazy or amazing, so I'm going to have to book you, regardless of which one it is. So yeah, you're playing tonight. Okay, awesome. And
that kind of happened a lot. There was that kind of okay, let's see what you're about.
Yeah. So it's the interest in what you guys do.
It was like, it opened up to us so much. It was amazing. People just invite us to their houses and they'll come stay with us. Come to my beach resort. You can stay for free.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
It was amazing.
Really
this year we're trying to plan it more and have like kind of specific gigs and stuff. But we're going to see next week.
It's kind of more daunting in a way.
Yeah.
Plan it all out, because this way it was just like, well, just turn up and see what happens.
So you're waiting to find out what next week, if you're actually going to be doing the Brazil thing again.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed for you. It sounds brilliant.
I want to go in January.
Oh, I bet. In Brazil.
Winter in this country.
Seriously.
It's not worth it.
So you also did pretty well in the festival circuit last year, didn't you? Because you got nominated for
Best
Breakthrough.
Yep.
How did that feel?
That was pretty epic. I mean, we were
obviously epic from Natalia's reaction.
Yeah, we were the kind of the most of the underdogs in the whole thing. I mean, it was us, and then people like Ed Sheeran who won it, Jessie J, and the XX and Nero, and all of these like massive, huge name people, and then us, and it was just like even just looking at that huge list of massive stars and seeing our name, it was like,
wow.
Yeah, so it was good. We didn't win, but in our hearts we won. It's fine.
So Natalia, obviously we can't do an interview with you. My words will mix up without mentioning Harry Potter. It's obviously given you quite a bit of exposure.
Yeah.
Do many Harry Potter fans turn up at your gigs?
We've had a few.
Dressed up?
No, we've had a few. There's a few.
Yep.
There's Manon. She's amazing. Like she's got so much love for us, and it's beautiful when she turns up. She's from Belgium, so she comes over.
Missions from Belgium just comes with you.
That's
incredible.
And in general, no, like I think online, I think there's a lot of Harry Potter people that kind of Twitter and get involved, but
I think a lot of them are a bit too young to go to gigs.
Oh really?
Well, they're normally in clubs and pubs.
Oh,
and a lot of the a lot of them are under 18.
So how do you find, is it an easy thing to do to juggle, or because you've got so many commitments? I mean, both of you have so many commitments. How do you manage to juggle all of the opportunities
I
that you
refer you
get?
to this man here. This is serious.
This is our manager. He makes everything. He's Austrian, so
he oils everything.
Schedules.
And between him and my agent and me kind of going help, everything sort of goes, works.
Sort of flows.
Yeah.
So, being the only female in a band of 5 other males, I take it you've shown them who's boss?
I mean, I'd say actually Max is the real woman in the band, the drummer.
Really?
Definitely.
He's going to love that shout out,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He gets worse regularly. He can be out with it.
Yeah, he's definitely the woman in the band. Although he's got the biggest cock, but he's definitely the woman in the band.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, the lady...
You better buy me a drink after that.
So what's next for Molotov Jukebox?
Kind of just
Well,
general world domination.
yeah, pretty much taking over the world. I mean, I'm voting Nat for Prime Minister. It's the first move, and then maybe Angus is head of the UN.
I'm gonna have banners.
Tom is the Pope, and then we'll get the kind of 3 arms of power and.
Done.
So you're keeping it realistic then?
Yeah,
obviously.
basically.
Yeah.
I think
Not
so,
aiming
but-
too high,
No.
achievable goals for
Small,
the first year.
small term. Yeah.
So
goals.
in regards to the long term then?
Well, then I'm gonna die. I mean, that's,
Well, I'd say
I'll
maybe
I'll
maybe
die.
writing your name on the moon so it's visible from Earth, probably.
I'd
In
imagine,
neon and glitter.
Yeah.
well, I'd imagine you'd be that exhausted from all of those things that you probably would die.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not anytime
Exciting
soon.
way. No, some kind of seriously rock and roll way.
Something very
Accidentally
stupid.
rolling
A Hoover and a chicken.
Some Watsons.
Well, hopefully there won't be anytime soon because we're really looking forward to hearing more. Thank you very much for your time, both of you.
Thank you.